Welcome to the 8th episode of My Forever World. Today we are going to be making a custom tree. I have pretty much all the resources I need right now, except for spruce wood, which I'm going to be using as a darker tone in the bark of the tree. So the reason I'm making this tower of scaffolding is so that I can get to the top of the giant tree, so that I can cut it down from the top without carving a staircase out of the stem from the bottom. I think that takes a bit of time, and I don't know if this just climbing up scaffolding saves time. It feels like it does. Since I didn't have the sound on, I'll be the replacement. I think I did a pretty good job. Anyways, here are all the materials I'm going to be using. As you can see, I also have acacia leaves in there. I thought that was going to give me a lighter tone, but it turned out that it didn't look that much different of the oak. I mean, I couldn't really tell the difference. Okay, so for the stem, all the darker parts that are a bit shadowy, I used spruce wood. And the oak was just the lighter tones. Personally, I feel like it turned out pretty good. So to be completely honest, the stem was too big compared to the rest of the tree, the top part where all the leaves were going to be. That's a little spoiler, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. By the way, when I say the stem is a little bit too big, it's not too tall, but it's a bit too wide, in my opinion. The skeleton I like so far. It looks pretty good from all angles. It's a small tree. I'm hoping to make bigger trees in the future. Not too much bigger, a little bit bigger. But just so that, I don't know, it fits with the size of the houses. Or house. I currently just have one house. But don't worry, that will change very soon. I have plans for a smith house, more librarian houses. I even have plans for a Fletcher house, which will be an improved model of a previous house I once made. So back to the build. I'm going to tower up with scaffolding every now and then, just to start off with the outer layer of this tree. This outer layer will be acacia tree leaves, because I thought it was a lighter tone. It wasn't that much of a lighter tone. I think I could have gone with those azalea trees. They have a pretty light leaf color. That would have been a nicer contrast. So enjoy the next few moments of silence as I place many, many, many leaves. So here I'm going to back up, and you're going to see that there's not much difference between the acacia leaves and the oak leaves. I think it's starting to look pretty decent, but it's definitely not finished. It needs more work. I kind of like it from this angle. It's not done yet. There's still more leaves to be placed. I mean, from the side it looks pretty okay, but when you go near it and look from underneath, you're going to see a lot of bare branches, which need more leaves. Not many more, a few. But I think it's getting there. We're close, we're really close. Let's just go see it from one last angle. There we go. This is pretty much the finished product. So after this is recorded, I have done a little bit more fixing to the tree. I'm always adjusting a tiny bit at a time. I'm like, oh, that part needs a little bit more attention. Oh, that part looks a little bare, but other than a few adjustments, nothing drastically changes. Yeah, for the most part, the only thing that I change is inside the tree, which is only visible from when you're standing beneath it. And I want that to look good as well. That was it for today. Thanks for watching.